guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a bit of a different video. I'm going to try and do as much as I can. It's going to be kind of a two-parter. I'm going to try and film both parts in one video, so it could either be a really long video or it could be two videos. I'm home alone right now. I don't know what time my brother is going to be home, so that's why I'm kind of like, gonna try and film it all in one, but just so you guys know, whichever part, if it's one part or two, just know, yeah. Alright, so, the first part of this video is, I just thought I cleaned some of my brushes yesterday. I cleaned my face brushes yesterday, I should point out. I cleaned some of my eye brushes the other day. And I just thought, I haven't talked about the brushes really that I use in my videos. I think I did in my last video, but I'm not one that usually mentions what kind of brush I'm using, and I like to know what YouTubers, what brushes they're using. So yeah, that's pretty much, I'm not going to go into all of my brushes. I'll go into most of my face ones because I don't have too many of those, but like, I have a lot of duplicates of, one particular brush in the same brand. And yeah, so let's get right into it. I'll do my face brushes. This looks like a lot, but I have two that are like really fat. So the first brush is this e.l.f. It's from their new, I think the collection is the Beautifully Precise collection. I have three brushes from the collection. The first one, does it have a number on it? This is their 101 brush. It's a big fluffy brush. I love this I've been using this for bronzer, depending on the bronzer. If it's one that I know isn't, like, I would use this for, like, a drugstore one that I know isn't super pigmented, and it'll pick up on the whole brush. Whereas if it's one that's really, really pigmented, I would use my other bronzer brush, which I will talk about. So I have two of those. I use one for just, like not a setting powder, like just a translucent compact. So yeah, I've got two of those. The other one from the Beautifully Precise collection is their 106. I believe this is the foundation brush. It's a weird brush because, of course, now the lighting, the sun wants to shine. Okay, you can kind of see it like that. It's got like these weird rivets, I guess you could call them. So it's supposed to help with the product. I've honestly only used this once or twice. I do kind of regret buying it because I wanted to see what applying foundation with a brush would be like, but the reason why I bought this one was because it was from e.l.f., so I'm like, I'm not going to spend, $30 on like a Tarte one or anything like that when I can go to e.l.f. and buy this one. So, I mean, it's not great. I prefer using a sponge to do my foundation. And then I got this one. This is the 105 brush. I can't even remember what this one was called. But you can see it's got like, it's all the one, and then it's got little extra taller fibers on it. And I honestly don't remember what this one was for, what it was called. I don't use this one too much. This is kind of a miscellaneous brush. I've used it for powder. I think I tried using it for highlight once, and it didn't work very well. But yeah, so those are the e.l.f. Ones. Where are my Morphe ones? I don't have too many I think I only have one face that's Morphe. Everything, actually no, we'll do BH Cosmetics because I have a few BH Cosmetics. Oh, I have one other e.l.f. brush actually. The other e.l.f. brush I have is the e.l.f. highlighting one. It's tapered. I do really like it for highlight. Yeah, that's all I can really say. It's really, really soft. The way that I normally clean my brushes, I've done a few different things. The one that I tried yesterday with my face brushes is what I'm going to continue to use because it worked wonders, and it was so much better. I saw this on Juicy Jazz's channel. She did a video on how she washes her brushes, and so she uses the bar of soap. Hers is like a laundry soap, but I just used a regular bar of soap. And she wets the brush, wets the soap, does the brush in the soap, and then uses a brush mat that you can buy probably from Amazon, because you can buy everything from Amazon. Mine is from Avon. and she does that and then washes the brush. And honestly, it worked really, really well. It saves me using, like, I normally use either my beauty cleanser, the beauty cleanser liquid cleanser. It's called blender cleanser. Excuse me. That's normally what I use. I try and use this only on my beauty blender. I have occasionally used it on some brushes, but it just is a waste to use it on all my brushes. So I normally just use like a hand soap. Like I've normally just used, my mom is a huge fan of Bath & Body Works, so that's the only soap we use now. So I normally would just use, and it's the foaming one, because she doesn't like the other kind. So normally I would just use that, which is what I used on my eye brushes. But when I did my face brushes yesterday, and I used the regular bar of soap, I think it worked a lot better, at least for me. So yeah, and it kept them all pretty much soft. One or two it didn't, but I'm okay with that, because the one or two that it didn't leave super soft, I don't use that often, so I don't really care. Oh fuck, which one's the new one? That one's the new one. I know I said I was going to do BH or thing next, but I'm actually going to do my Avon, because I have a few Avon brushes that are for the face. The Avon ones I have are the powder brush. This is one that didn't stay super soft, but I'm okay with that because I don't use this one very often. I use this is another one I used for like a compact translucent powder. Like mostly if I apply too much bronzer, this is a good one that I use to dip in some powder and then try and blend it away. So I'm okay with this one, that this one didn't stay super, super soft. I mean, it's still pretty soft. Like, it doesn't feel super soft when you first touch it, but on the face, it doesn't actually feel that bad. Then I have their blush brush, which this is the other one that didn't stay super, super soft. But again, I have a couple other blush brushes that I prefer over this one anyways. So again, I'm okay with that it didn't stay super soft. But it's the same as the powder one. It actually is still decently soft on the face. Then I have their contour brush, which I literally like never use, but it was dirty, so I did wash it yesterday. But this one stayed soft, but I feel like that's because the bristles are so dense. I don't know. Then the last one I have is their bronzer brush, which I have two of, if you didn't see me trying to figure out which one was new. I think this is the new one, because this one feels softer. And this one looks more, like, spread out. So I think this is I'm going to put this, actually, in here so I don't forget that, like, so that one, I keep that as my new one. So yeah, this is pretty much the only bronzer brush I use. I don't use I know I said I use the e.l.f. one sometimes, but this is the one I use on a day-to-day basis. So yeah. Then I have these brushes from this brand called Kala. The things are made, I obviously think it's plastic bamboo, but they're really, really great. These are so, oh, is this one dirty? Oh, that one's dirty. Why did I not wash that one? But these are from Kala, and I got them at a store called Winners. I don't know if Winners exists in the UK or in the United States. I have no freaking clue. They have them in Canada. Don't know if they have them in anywhere else around the world. I don't know why UK was the first thing that came to my mind, but it was. But I got these. It was a set. It came with a powder brush, a blush brush, a eyeshadow brush, which I have two of these because I have two sets of these. So an eyeshadow brush, one I use as an actual eyeshadow brush. The other one I use as more of like if I'm doing like a nose highlight or nose contour. So I keep that one in my face brushes. And it also comes with an eyeliner brush. So that's what the 4-piece set comes with. I absolutely love these brushes. I honestly think that they're so, so, so soft. I was surprised to find them at like the Winners, because Winners has hit or miss makeup. Sometimes they have really nice stuff. Sometimes they have like, I don't know. I'm not going to get into that. But they were so great. I think they were like, the set was $12.99, which I thought was pretty great. And I've looked on their website, on Kala's website, and I think they are a pretty affordable brand. So I absolutely love these brushes. these are the two blush brushes that I use the most. So yeah, love those. BH Cosmetics. I think those are all the BH Cosmetics face brushes. So I have a number 16 BH Cosmetics, which is a big fluffy fan brush. Don't use this too often. Yeah, really don't. I will sometimes, but honestly, like very, very rarely. Then I have a number 6 foundation brush. I don't use this for foundation. I use this, again, for powder. I'll use this for, again, if I'm doing like if I want, again, another compact and I really want to get it under my eye. I'm doing this as if I don't have glasses on, but if I want to do it like under my eye, because it's really good for that. And then I also have this number 9 stippling brush, which I honestly never use. I'm not 100% sure what a stippling brush is supposed to be used for. Let me know down in the comments if you know. So yeah, I don't really use this. I've used it a couple times, but not really. Then I have 2 of the Morphe M510 brushes, which, again, I'm going to put this one away because this is the new one. I use this for highlight. I think it's a really, really good highlight brush. Yeah, this is definitely like my go-to highlight brush. Again, and then I use the Kala one, the small one, for nose. But yeah, this is my go-to highlight brush. Then these other 3, or 4 actually, are kind of miscellaneous. 2 of them I got in an Ipsy bag, so I'll do those ones last. So this one is from the brand Quo, which I don't think the United States have because it's part of Shoppers Drug Mart, which I know the United States don't have because it's a Canadian brand, Canadian company, woo. But it is their, fucking hell, their square concealer brush. Why would you have that on white, on silver? Like, I don't understand that. But yeah, I use this, what do I use this for? I don't even know what the fuck I use this for. I want to say concealer, but I don't. Maybe I do. No, I do. I use this for concealer when I use my, not Lush, what the hell is the brand? The Body Shop. When I use that concealer, because it's in a compact, and it's obviously when it's in a compact, it's harder, I should say. So I use that to do my under eyes. That's what I use that for. Then I have this hard candy brush. It came in a package. It came in a highlighter kit. Oh my god, I can't speak today. In a highlighter kit. It's a decent highlighter brush. Not great, not terrible. But again, I'll keep it. I'm not going to get rid of it. Then the last 2 face brushes are ones that came in Ipsy bags. This one is from Chic. I don't know how to pronounce it. It obviously is supposed to be like French. This is their blush brush, and oh my god, the fibers are so incredibly soft. Like, holy Jesus, they literally feel like an angel. Oh my god, they're so soft. I took this is my most recent, this came out of my most recent Ipsy bag, which I think I only got like 2 weeks ago. I took this out of the bag and I was like, oh, it's so soft. It's beautiful. I'm almost too afraid to use it, which is, there's another, brush that I've gotten in an Ipsy bag that I'm almost too afraid to use because it's so soft and beautiful. So this is kind of one of those brushes. So actually I'm going to put this away too because I don't want to use it unless I absolutely have to. Then this one, I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be used for. This is from the brand Lexi. It is their 140 Detailed Tapered Blender. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to use this for. Like, it's such a weird... Like, it's almost like it's too big for the eye. It's too small for the face. I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to use this for. I don't even think I've used this. I used it for one thing, because it was dirty. No idea what it was for, but yeah. So those are my face brushes. This will probably be 2 different videos, because I'm already at 14 minutes, and I still want to do my eye brushes. So this will be 2 separate videos. I'm going to film them both today, and they'll probably both go up today anyways. Alright, so that's my face brushes. Now my eye brushes. My little container, where did I get this from? I probably got this either from a dollar store or a party store. Then my eye brush containers I got from the dollar store because they were divided, and I like that they're divided. I still would like something better for eye brushes, but For now, they'll do. So we'll do the one that has less brushes in it first. So they're divided by 3. Why is that there? That should be there. So they're divided by 3. So this one of the sections for my second divider brush thing are for, I have 2 spoolies in there, both dirty. I should have washed these yesterday. Oh well. And then this is a new brush, and I didn't quite know where to put it, so I put it in with my spoolies. This is from e.l.f. It is their Flawless Concealer Brush. I saw this on Juicy Jazz's channel. She's a YouTuber I've recently started watching, which is why I've mentioned her in the last, 2 videos. But she uses this for blending out her eyeshadow primer, whether it's concealer, an actual primer, whatever, on her eye. She uses this, and I wanted to give it a try. So I haven't used it yet, but I wanted to wash it before I used it because you do it. So yeah, I didn't know where to put that, so I just put it in with my spoolies. The second set is, the second divider has my eyeliner brushes in. Fuck, these are dirty. I didn't think to wash these. Where's the one is this the one that's dirty? Nope, wait. Nope, that's the clean one. Where's the other calabash? Is this the one that's dirty? Oh, of course. Now I can't tell which one was dirty or not. Nothing's coming up off of them. Cool. Okay. Okay, so some of these need washing. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I have, these are my eyeliner brushes. I've got one from a gel eyeliner. It's from, I think it's the Maybelline one. It is the Maybelline Eye Studio gel liner. It came with a brush, so that's what this one is. Not a huge fan of the actual brush. The eyeliner I like. The brush is just kind of a weird, it's not angled, it's like a really, really tiny little paddle brush. I would use it more as a paddle brush for doing my inner corner or something than I would for eyeliner. So then, as I said, I have 2 of the Cala eyeliner brushes. One is dirty. Then I have this from Avon. This is their eyeliner brush, but so one side's angled eyeliner brush, and then there's this little, I don't even know what to call it. It's like a, I don't know what to call this. I guess it's on here because if you want to smudge out your eyeliner, but it's this little teeny tiny little poofy thing. I use this, I really don't use that. If I do use it, I use it for, again, sometimes the inner corner. Yeah, so again, another eyeliner, another thing, Cala eyeliner brush, and then I have a NYX number 11 brush. So again, an angled eyeliner brush. Then in the third section, I have my paddle brushes, as I call them. So I have a couple from e.l.f. Where are my e.l.f. ones? Nope, that's not from e.l.f. That's e.l.f. That's e.l.f. And that's e.l.f. And that's e.l.f. So from e.l.f. I have the e.l.f. concealer brush, which again, I don't use brushes for concealer very often. So I use these these are really good, I find, for doing shimmer shadows. You still sometimes want to wet the brush, but if you're not, I either use a paddle brush or I use my finger. Then I have an eyeliner brush, but it's square, so I don't quite understand who would use that for eyeliner, but then I have 2 smaller concealer brushes, which, again, I think are kind of like this one from the Maybelline set. I would just, again, I use these for, inner corner, or, again, sometimes getting really close on the inner part of the lid without going into the inner corner with a shimmer. So, yeah, those are the e.l.f. ones. Then I have one from Joe Fresh, which is also a concealer brush, I believe. I don't know if that's dirty or not. I'm going to wash it. Then I have 2, it's weird. They're literally the exact same brush, but they called them 2 different things. They're both from Avon. One's a concealer brush, and one's a cream eyeshadow brush. I don't get, like, they're literally the exact same brush, just two different colored bristles. One's a little bit more brown, one's more black. It's the only difference between them. Again, I use them for shimmers. Alright, then we have my second divider. So the first section I'll go through is, okay, first let's sort them by brand. That and okay, so I have more from e.l.f. From e.l.f. I have the blending brush, which is a blending eye brush, this is like a weird one. It's kind of like, it's more dense. It's a very dense blending brush. I don't use this too often for blending, honestly. So I have two of those. Excuse me. Then I have a e.l.f. contour brush, which again is kind of similar to the e.l.f. one I just said. Or the other two e.l.f. ones, they look very similar to the blender eye brushes. So, and then I have this smudge brush from e.l.f. Smudge brush, you can, just self-explanatory. From Morphe, I have the M321 brush, which is more of a kind of, I think they call it their, oh, that's dirty. When did I use that? Okay, that's dirty, I'll wash that. But I think they called this their, I think it was called the Bullet Crease Brush, I think is what it's called. The actual name of it. But yeah, what do I use this for? I don't use this this divider that I'm talking about. I don't use this one too much, so I honestly am going to be kind of useless in this section. And then I have two from NYX. One is another smudger brush. It is their number 29 brush. So again, another smudger. Don't need to explain a smudger brush. And then the other one is their number 15 brush. Again, similar to the e.l.f. blender eye brushes. This one's just got smaller bristles. Then I have a one from this brand called Mark. It's part of, I don't know if it's actually part of Avon, but they're in the Avon like brochures and stuff. So again, I don't really know if this company's sold like other than like in other places other than Avon, but it is just, it doesn't have a name. Thankfully, it's just a eyeliner brush on angled eyeliner on one side and a smudger on the other. So I keep it on the smudger side because I have so many angled eyeliner brushes. Next, I have my kind of, I just call them my regular eyeshadow brushes. So I'll use this for doing like, you know, matte shades that aren't necessarily going into the crease. Because for crease colors, I use blending brushes predominantly. So I have a bunch. Those are from Ipsy. Alright, that was actually pretty easy to sort. So I have three of the same brush from Avon. It is their, literally, it's called their eyeshadow brush. So they are a fluffy, like, I have honestly used these for blending before, but again, I use them for eyeshadow. I use them for, like, you know, in the middle of the, middle of the lid or outer corner of the lid, you know. You can figure it out. So I have three of those. Then I have one from BH Cosmetics. Oh, that's dirty too. Okay. This is their number 24 brush. It's similar to the Avon one. It's just this one's a bit denser and has more bristles. So that's dirty. Then I have this one from CoverGirl. This I actually got in a eyebrow kit. So it's got a fluffy, again, similar to the Avon one. So it's got a fluffy end on one side, and then on the other side, again, another angled eyeshadow brush or eyeliner brush. So I keep that again with the other ones. Then I have these two that came in a both obviously each came in a dollar store eyeshadow palette, which again, I live by that eyeshadow palette. I will talk about it in the second part of this video. So I love these brushes. Again, little eyeshadow brushes, and then, again, more angled eyeliners. The other one from Kala, which I talked about earlier, this one I actually use as an eyeshadow brush. And then these three are from, that I've gotten from, what's it called? Ipsy. So one is from the brand called Ibi, or Ibi Beauty. Again, very similar to the Avon ones. Really good. I do really like this brush. I don't know. I haven't honestly looked into too many of these ones that I get in Ipsy. I haven't really looked too much into the brand outside of them. And then these two are from, what was it called? I can't even read it. I don't even know. Something Miss Glam. Something, there's a letter in front of that. I want to say like SH Miss Glam. I don't freaking know. But it is their eyeshadow. One is their eyeshadow brush, N15. I love these brushes because they're dual colored. And then this one is, I don't think this one has any writing on it. It doesn't. Okay. But I love these brushes. They're dual colored. Again, I don't think I've honestly used these yet because they're so pretty. I like that they're dual colored. They're so cute. They've got these little jewels on them. Oh, there's writing here. Oh, on this one, this is the SB68 brush. So yeah, I think I've maybe used this one once or twice, but they are really nice brushes. They're both really, really soft. So yeah, last section, almost done, guys, I promise. I have, okay, let's sort these. How's that? That. Okay. Excuse me. These two are from BH Cosmetics. They're the same brush. They are their number 12 brush. I believe they're just called their blending brushes. They're not the softest. I think that's because of washing them so many times. So they're not the softest now, but honestly, it's fine. That one's dirty. Honestly, it's fine. Again, I'm blending. Like, it's not the end of the world if it's not the softest. Then I have this one from, I don't even know where I got this from, where it came in something, I don't know what. It doesn't have, any kind of writing on it, so I can't tell you, but it came in a set of something. But it's got a kind of paddly eyeshadow brush on one end, and then it's got more of a blender on the other end, so I keep it in my blender section. Then I have this one from Morphe. This is their M506. I can't remember the name of this one. That one's dirty, so I gotta wash that. I do really like this brush. This is a really good blending brush. Even though it's so small, it's really good for blending. I do really like it. Then I have my two from Anastasia that I've gotten, obviously, in Anastasia Beverly Hills eyeshadow palettes. Are those both dirty? No, I think that one's dirty. Yeah, that's the one that's dirty. Oh no, powder's coming off that one. I swear I just washed those. Okay. Then I have these two from Avon. These are their crease brushes. Again, I also really enjoyed these for blending. Not so much. I use these, again, more for putting it in the crease, and then I'll more use the BH Cosmetics for actual blending. Then I have this e.l.f. blending brush. I haven't used this yet. I'm excited to use it, so hopefully it works really good. And then this is another one that I got in a Ipsy bag that I'm almost too afraid to use because it's so soft and pretty. This is from the brand Farrah, Farrah Abrams, who I'm not going to get into that. This is their 35E brush. So pretty. Like, the gold, the dual fibers. So pretty. But I'm too afraid to use it because it's so pretty. And I looked at Farrah brushes because of how soft it was when I got this in an Ipsy bag. And I looked at, the brand and everything like that, and their brushes are hella expensive, so that was another reason why I don't want to use that brush, is because it's so expensive. I'm just, not trying to use that, so. So, that's the end of this part of the video. I will do the second part. I'm not even going to wash these first. I'll do the second part of this video, and then I'll probably go wash these brushes. So, yeah.
have a great day. I'm going to end this right on 30 minutes. And bye.